What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'll go my WWE RAW review on highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video, go live on YouTube. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. And let's talk about Monday Night Raw. Now, Monday Night Raw was a 1 out of 10. It was a terrible show. And that's all I gotta say. Monday Night Raw was just terrible. Alright, so we go Then, Now, Forever Together. The WWE video leads us into the show. We go live into the America Mutual Pavilion to see WWE Hall of Famer Edge making his way to the ring. Edge gets a great reaction from the Vince crowd. Coming up tonight, Brock Lesnar and Omos will go face to face. Cody Rhodes will also battle LA Knight. Rey Mysterio will be inducted into the Hall of Fame class of 2023. This year, will return to Raw. Finally, Kevin Owens and Solo Sikoa will battle in a street fight. Okay, Edge stands in the ring, and the crowd gives him a great ovation. Edge says getting a reaction like this never gets old. This is why he still does this. Edge knows why he's here. Providence also knows. Edge calls out Finn Balor to the ring so they can finally be done with this. The Judgment Day music hits and they all appear on the stage. Finn Balor stands alongside Dominic Mysterio, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley. Edge puts his head down in frustration. Finn Balor says he's here live and in the flesh. They remain on the stage. Finn Balor says he finally agrees with all the clowns and wants to hear what he has to say. Edge says he's not here to say anything. Edge is here to end this, but Finn Balor is just going too high back there. If Edge comes over there, he'll sick Pusley and Wednesday on him. Excuse me. A few weeks ago, Finn Balor challenged him to a match at WrestleMania. Since Finn Balor isn't man enough to come in here, he'll face him. If he wants his match at WrestleMania, then he's got it. Finn Balor celebrates that he's going to WrestleMania. If Edge thought the beating he got at Extreme Rules was bad, Edge tells him to shut his mouth. For the last year of his comeback, he's wasted it with all of them. This year, before that, he wrestled in front of a bunch of TV screens in the Thunderdome. Edge doesn't have time for this. Edge needs to accomplish what he needs to do before he's done. He's running out of time. Finn Balor pulled the Judgment Day out from under his feet and made them better. Edge can admit that because he learned into what they learned, better immature malcontents. They're an emo delight. It worked. Every other week they have left him laying. They made Edge utter two words he never thought would fall out of his mouth. I quit. Then they still bash Beth Skull and with their co-chair too. For the last year, they tried to make his life a living you know what. As a lot of the time they accomplish it. There is only one way that this can. Edge says at WrestleMania, Edge versus Finn Balor inside Hell in a Cell. The crowd erupts. Finn Balor stares at him, stone face, and the Edge chant picks up. Finn Balor says he's been to hell before, and it spit him out. Hell couldn't handle this demon. Finn Balor says he says I'll see you at WrestleMania. Until then. Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley, and Dominic Mysterio make their way to the ring. A triple team Edge and beat him down. The crowd boos. Dexter Lewis, Candice LeRae, and Johnny Gargano run down to make the save. Rhea Ripley easily handles Candice LeRae. Where was this at in 2 weeks ago? This is right here. Okay, this was a solid promo, solid promo. So I've been with the Demon Finn Balor versus Edge, and it's finally gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That Hell in a Cell WrestleMania. Finally, this was a solid promo. Okay, so we get a commercial break. Tag team match: The Judgment Day, Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio, accompanied by Rhea Ripley versus Johnny Gargano and Dexter Lumis, accompanied by Candice LeRae. Now this was a solid tag team match. Solid. We joined this match in progress. Johnny Gargano is punching away at Dominic Mysterio in the corner. Mysterio fights back and applies a side headlock. Gargano whips him off, but Mysterio's shoulder tackles him down. Gargano quickly gets to his feet and hits a pair of arm drags. Mysterio drops down, but Gargano stops him. He stops himself. Gargano kicks Mysterio in the head. Mysterio quickly tags in Damian Priest. Gargano looks over to Dexter Lumis and tags him in. Dexter Lumis and Damian Priest circle the ring and lock up. Damian Priest wrenches the arm, but Dexter Lumis rolls through it and kips up. Damian Priest twists out and applies a side headlock. Dexter Lumis whips him off, but Damian Priest shoulder tackles him down before taunting the crowd. Dexter Lumis kips up and Damian Priest backs up. Damian Priest kicks Dexter Lumis in the midsection and punches him to the corner. Damian Priest beats him down before whipping him to the opposite corner. Dexter Lumis hits the turnbuckle hard and falls to his knees. Damian Priest kicks away at Dexter Lumis, and sends him into the ropes, but he lowers his head and eats a kick. Dexter Lumis then drop kicks Damian Priest out of the ring. Damian Priest slaps the commentary table in frustration and gets back in the ring. Dexter Lumis connects with a drop toe and tags Gargano in. Dexter Lumis bounced Damian Priest's face off Gargano's boot. Damian Priest quickly punches Gargano down and lifts him before hitting snake eyes on the top turnbuckle. Mysterio tags in and punches away at Gargano before taunting the crowd. Mysterio whips Gargano in the corner and charges, but Gargano gets his knees up. Gargano sends Mysterio out of the ring with a running hurricanrana. Gargano sets up for a plancha, but he lands on his feet when Mysterio moves. Gargano kicks Mysterio in the face and avoids Damian Priest. Dexter Lumis punches Damian Priest back. Gargano wipes out Mysterio and Damian Priest with a cannonball off the apron. So we go to commercial break. We come back from the break to see Gargano chomping at Damian Priest's chest. Damian Priest claps the ears and puts Gargano in his corner. Mysterio tags into loud boos from the crowd. Mysterio chokes Gargano in the corner and tags Damian Priest in. Tags Damian Priest back in. Damian Priest taunts the crowd and punches Dexter Lumis. Damian Priest hits Gargano with a running elbow before dropping him with a broken arrow. Mysterio tags in and hits a slingshot rolling senton Eddie Guerrero for a 2 count. Mysterio applies a chinlock. Gargano fights up, but Mysterio cuts him off and starts the Three Amigos to loud boos. Mysterio connects with the trifecta of suplex for a near fall. Rhea Ripley argues the count with the referee. Mysterio taunts the crowd. Gargano pulls himself up and punches Mysterio back. Mysterio knocks him away and drop kicks him into the ropes. Gargano avoids a 619 and hits a slingshot spear. Alright, Dexter Lumis and Damian Priest tag in. Dexter Lumis takes it to Damian Priest and hits a spine buster. Dominic Mysterio charges, but he takes a spine buster from Dexter Lumis as well. Dexter Lumis goes back and forth, hitting Damian Priest and Mysterio with the avalanches. And Dexter Loomis hits Mysterio with a bulldog. Dexter Loomis then hits Damian Priest with a back suplex in a twisted leg drop for a 2 count. Dexter Loomis lifts Damian Priest, but he slides off his shoulders. Dominic Mysterio blood ties and Dexter Loomis clotheslines Damian Priest over the top rope. Mysterio kicks Dexter Lewis in the face and rolls him up with his feet on the ropes, but Cancer Ray pushes them off. Dexter Lewis and Mysterio take each other out, but they double clothesline. Outside the ring, Rhea Ripley charges Candice Ray, but Candice Ray pushes her into the steel steps. Rhea Ripley quickly comes back with the electric chair drop into the barricade. Dexter Lewis appears behind her, but she soon turns into a clothesline from Damian Priest. Damian Priest gets Dexter Lewis in the ring. Damian Priest is apparently the legal competitor. Damian Priest crushes Dexter Lewis with a flatliner and tags ex-con Dom in. Mysterio hits a frog splash, but Johnny Gargano breaks up the pin just in the time. Damian Priest gets in the ring, but Gargano ducks a spear kick. Gargano super kicks Damian Priest out of the ring and hits a suicide dive. Dominic Mysterio draws Gargano with a baseball slide. Mysterio goes for the Three Amigos on Dexter Lumis, but Dexter Lumis gets out of it. Dexter Lumis grabs Mysterio, but Mysterio tags Damian Priest in. Damian Priest kicks Dexter Lumis in the head and hits South of Heaven for the victory. The winner of the match is Judgment Day. This was a solid tag team match. It is confirmed at WrestleMania Edge will battle Finn Balor inside Hell in a Cell. Okay. Earlier today, Captain Kelly attempts to interview The Miz, who is host of WrestleMania. Chuck runs up to The Miz and asks if he's seen Otis. Miz says if he's lost his dog, that's not his problem. Miz has flyers for this. Gable says that's a great idea and runs off. Captain Kelly asks about a cause for WrestleMania, which makes Miz scuff the camera and cuts away to see damage control. Recently, Triple Team and WWE Hall of Fame Trish Stratus, they bounce her off some road crates and hits a triple super kick. Almost makes his way to the ring alongside MVP. He go face to face with Brock Lesnar next. Now this match, no, not the match. I'm sorry. What I was trying to say is the promo. I did not really care, but it was just funny at the same time. Okay, Omos is standing in the ring alongside his match MVP. Omos will battle Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 39. I am not interested in that match at WrestleMania 39. Brock Lesnar versus Omos. Nobody's not going to care about that match at WrestleMania 39. But anyway, let me continue. MVP says Brock Lesnar, you are a brilliant athlete, but a terrible tactician. Brock Lesnar made a critical you're putting his hands on him 2 weeks ago, but the biggest mistake he's ever made in his career was accepting a match against a 7'3" 416 pound Nigerian giant almost at WrestleMania 39. Brock Lesnar music hits and he comes out to a big reaction from the crowd. Cowboy Brock circles the ring and is smiling. Brock Lesnar gets in the ring and scares MVP back. The crowd is buzzing. Brock Lesnar signals that almost is a big Holy You Know What chant picks up, which is annoyingly which is censored by the USA Network. Brock Lesnar steps up to Omos, who turns him over. Omos looks down at his WrestleMania opponent and holds his fist up. Lesnar's face. His fist is half the size of Brock Lesnar's face, and Brock Lesnar is a big man. Omos then extends a hand. A suplex City chair picks up. Brock Lesnar shakes his head with Omos and laughs. Omos won't let go. Brock Lesnar stomps his foot Brock Lesnar goes for a German suplex, but almost elbows him away. Almost grabs Brock Lesnar by the head and throws him over the top rope. Brock Lesnar doesn't and entirely go over. So almost powers him over Brock Lesnar and lands on his feet and backs up as the official runs into the ring. Brock Lesnar put his hat on and walks off. Okay, that promo was funny, but at the same time I didn't even care. Replay our showing of Jey Uso turning on Sami Zayn and Vicious attacking him last week on Raw. Those was over Team Sami Zayn before Cody Rhodes made the save. Last Friday on SmackDown, Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes will attack the Usos and sends them out of the ring. Wrestling has more than one royal family. The American Nightmare Cody Rhodes makes his way to the ring. He will face LA Knight. Okay, commercial break. So we get Cody Rhodes versus LA Knight. This match. Now this match was um, this match. It was just terrible match. Cody Rhodes. Yeah, the bell rings and they circle the ring. They lock up to a tussle around the ring for position. LA Knight turns him in the corner and gives a clean break. Knight then blindsides him with a right hand. Cody Rhodes reverses a whip and hits an arm drag. Cody Rhodes wrenches the arm and punches him down. Cody Rhodes wrenches the arm before transitioning to a side headlock. LA Knight backs him in the corner, and so Cody Rhodes releases the hold. Cody Rhodes shows him back. Cody Rhodes gets out of a race lock and knees him in the face for a 2 count. LA Knight quickly rolls out of the ring to recover. Cody Rhodes sets up for a suicide dive, but LA Knight punches him. LA Knight pulls Cody Rhodes out of the ring and tries to bounce him off the barricade, but Cody Rhodes blocks it. Cody Rhodes bounces him off the barricade, but LA Knight comes back by whipping Cody Rhodes' arm into the ring post. In irate, Cody Rhodes knocks him into the steel steps and bounces him off the ring post. Cody Rhodes gets LA Knight in the ring and goes to the top rope. Quickly goes to the top rope and hits a big superflex. So we go to commercial break. We come back from the break to see Cody Rhodes attempt a delayed vertical suplex on the LA Knight, but LA Knight breaks the eyes and hits a DDT for a near fall. LA Knight tosses some trash but applies a chin lock. Cody Rhodes fights up and they twist it out. Cody Rhodes turns him around and clotheslines him down before hitting a Goldust uppercut. Cody Rhodes connects with a snap power slam and gets fired up. Cody Rhodes connects with a disaster kick for a near fall. Cody Rhodes hits the ropes and goes for a Cody cutter, but LA Knight counters into a slam for a near fall. LA Knight goes for blunt force trauma, but Cody Rhodes gets out and hits a springboard off the top rope for a massive Cody cutter. Cody Rhodes is fired up and his crossroads for the victory. The winner of the match, Cody Rhodes. This match was, you know what I'm saying, was okay. This match was terrible for what it was in my eyes, but I'm going to change my mind. This match was decent, so I'm saying this match was decent match. Okay, let's move on. Cody Rhodes grabs a microphone and looks at the crowd to the prevents Providence crowd gives him a great ovation. A Cody chant picks up. Cody Rhodes says he keeps hearing these warnings from Mr. Paul Heyman that he should stay out of Bloodline's business. Cody Rhodes does not work for the Bloodline or Mr. Paul Heyman. If Cody Rhodes wants to come out here and stand side by side with Sami Zayn, he can do that. If he wants to fight alongside Kevin Owens, he can do that. Cody Rhodes will also learn Mr. Heyman warns not to take this personally. This is personal. Cody Rhodes says it's been personal since he appeared on this show at 21 years old in front of these same cameramen. This personal when weeks after weeks he's choke up with every sentence. He personally when you were a protective coat of armor, which is a tolerant tolerant suit. It's not because he is somebody. It's because he wants to be somebody. Mr. Parliament talks about acknowledging Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes acknowledge him. Roman Reigns needs to acknowledge him. Okay, Cody Rhodes is not perfect, but he has perfect since coming back to WWE. Cody Rhodes states that he is undefeated. Cody Rhodes grew up thinking that he was a prince in the industries, but he has no crowd on April 2nd. When the sun goes down on Hollywood, it's going down in Roman Reigns' generation run. Not all on April 2nd. It's not those that have Cody Rhodes and Ronald's blood pumping through their veins. It's everybody that has ever rooted him on. Cody Rhodes has wasted his whole life and will wait no longer. On April 2nd, he will pin Roman Reigns in the middle of the ring, and be the first Cody Rhodes to ever say he is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Now, this was a good promo by Cody Rhodes. This was a good promo. Replay our showing of Logan Paul challenged Seth freaking Rollins to a WrestleMania match. The Miz made the match official. Logan Paul then knocks Roman Reigns out with a at the right hand. Byron Saxton is backstage with Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Rollins is laughing and dancing around. Byron Saxton is asked about the sucker punch. Seth Rollins says Logan Paul was acting like he won the lottery because he did. Logan Paul landed the shot of a lifetime on Seth Rollins. If there is one thing we're learned about Seth Rollins over the past 2 years, you can keep him down. The next time Logan Paul. The Miz walks up behind Seth Rollins. Miz says Rollins is just jealous that Logan Paul knocks him out with a single punch. Seth Rollins has a lot of control of the narrative. Miz says as the host of WrestleMania 39, he has privileged information. Next Monday, Logan Paul will host Impulsive TV. Miz will be a guest. Baron Corbin walks up and says, can he can be a guest since his schedule is free." Miz says that's not going to happen. Corbin mentions he could be a co-host of WrestleMania. Seth Rollins laughs. Miz says he doesn't have that kind of pull. Corbin suggests he could train Seth Rollins how to protect himself. Seth Rollins says he better take boxing lessons from his baby daughter. Corbin says Seth Rollins is lucky to have that he's not facing him because he could knock him out faster than Logan Paul. Seth Rollins says that sounds like a challenge and accepts. Miz tells Corbin if he takes care of Rollins, he will put the good word in with Logan Paul. Okay, let's move on. You already know what time it is. Let's move on. Elias battles Bronson Reed next. Commercial break. Elias accompanied by Rick Boogs versus Bronson Reed. Now this match was god awful. I did not care. This was a god awful match. This was a bathroom break. Elias is wearing an Ezekiel t-shirt. The bell rings and Bronson Reed immediately avalanches Elias down and drops an elbow. Bronson Reed crushes Elias with a running cannonball. Bronson Reed closes Elias and Elias tries to fight back, but Bronson Reed avalanches him in the corner. Bronson Reed easily throws him down for a 2 count. Bronson Reed applies a neck vice. Elias fights up and elbows him back. Elias connects with a boot and some off the second ropes with a crossbody block, but Bronson Reed catches him. Elias gets out and hits a high knee. Elias hits the ropes, but Bronson Reed clotheslines him. Bronson Reed connects with a cyclone power slam. Bronson Reed goes Bronson Reed goes to the top rope and flattens Elias with a tsunami for the victory. The winner of the match, Bronson Reed. This was a terrible match, and I did not really care. Captain Kelly is backstage, standing outside the trainer's room. Captain Kelly is hoping for an update on Trish Stratus. Chad Gable comes up with flyers, looking for Otis. Captain Kelly says she hasn't seen Gable. Gable walks Gable walks off WWE. Gable walks off. WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Becky Lynch and leader charge, but charged by him and enter the trainer's room. We'll take a look back at the conversation between John Cena and the United States Champion Austin Theory. So we go to commercial break. Captain Kelly is backstage with Kevin Owens. She asks about facing Solo Sikoa in a street fight. He asks why he refused help from Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens says he needs help for a long time and doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. Sami Zayn has been asking him for help. With the history between them, it's really that hard to. It's really hard to understand why he wouldn't want to fight alongside Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens doesn't need him. As for Cody Rhodes, if he wants to help Sami Zayn, then that's his problem. Kevin Owens also doesn't want Cody Rhodes' help. Cody Rhodes needs to focus on his WrestleMania match against Roman Reigns. Kevin Owens doesn't want to be responsible for Cody Rhodes and responsible for Cody Rhodes not making it to WrestleMania. Kevin Owens will fight Solo Sikoa and everyone else he brings by himself. So we get a video John Cena verbally disconstruct United States Champion Austin Theory before accepting a match at WrestleMania. Earlier today, the Street Profits made fun of United States Champion Austin Theory after being destroyed by John Cena. Theory laughs and says he hopes they continue to be at this because this is all they got in a few months. They employ as for him, he got what he wanted, which is a match against John Cena at WrestleMania. Cena had a lot to say about him because, let's say, Cena has a lot to say about him because he's the most important thing in WWE. WWE wants to figure out who is the toughest among the Street Profits. Theory, this is Apollo Crews. It's not Montez Ford when he comes to force support. When he comes to force, he's a big bag of joke. The biggest joke is that he land on his face when he gets an opportunity. Whenever Theory gets an opportunity, he goes straight to the top. The smoke they claim to bring just lead them to a choke. Dawkins says Cena is going to humble him at WrestleMania 39. Dawkins says he's humble. The humble doesn't need to wait. He looks tonight. I mean, he's cooking tonight. Theory accepts and reminds John Cena them that they are doing nothing at WrestleMania. Okay, United States Champion Austin Theory makes his way to the ring. He'll face Angelo Dawkins next. WrestleMania is 19 days away. Now title match, Austin Theory. I'm sorry, non-title match, United States Champion Austin Theory versus Angelo Dawkins will come by Montez Ford. This match was, I must say, this match was solid. The bell rings and Dawkins quickly takes him down with the rest like a few times. Theory soon elbows him back and stomps him down. Theory whips Dawkins into the corner, but Dawkins slingshots him over. Dawkins cartwheels around him and hits a jaw kick. Dawkins hits a big flapjack for a 2 count. Theory fights back and punches him down. In the corner, they hit a snapmare and apply a chinlock. Dawkins fights up, but Theory quickly clubs him back down. Dawkins pops up and days Theory with a right hand. Theory reverses a whip and trips him. Theory pulls Dawkins out of the ring and sends him into the barricade. Theory punches away at Dawkins and sends him into the barricade again. Commercial break. We cut. We come back from the break to see Theory beating Dawkins down and talking some trash. Dawkins quickly comes back with an exploder suplex. Dawkins hits a pair of clotheslines. Theory quickly kicks him and sends him into the ropes. Dawkins jumps over him and hits a flying elbow. Dawkins hits a twisted avalanche in the corner and connects with an insecurity. Theory rolls him up quickly for a 2 count. Dawkins hits a slight silencer for a near fall. Theory knocks. He says Theory knocks Dawkins back in charge, but Dawkins comes back with the pounce. Theory rolls to the apron and snaps him off the top rope. Theory catches him with a rolling thunder drop kick before a near fall. Theory hooks Dawkins' head, and Dawkins counters into inside cradle for a 2 count. Dawkins hits a sunset flip for a 2 count. Dawkins connects a step up insecurity and goes for it towards the avalanche, but Theory walks him with a right hand. Theory falls up with a stay down for the win. The winner of the match, Austin Theory. This match was solid. Theory smarters around the ring before locking Dawkins in the SCF. One of Johnson's signature moves. Um, they release the hole and gets out of the ring as Montez Ford runs down to save for the save. They grab his title and says, "You can't see me." Okay, let's move on. Rey Mysterio to Raw. Rey Mysterio returns to Raw next. Commercial break. Paul Heyman storms out to Kathy Kelly and says the Bloodline has a problem with Kevin Owens tonight. The Bloodlines demonstrates that they solve all problems. The Kevin Owens problem will be will be solved by Samoan Street Fighter named Solo Sikoa. Cody Rhodes also has a problem. Cody Rhodes thinks the truth shall set him free, but the truth will imprison his mind and thinking this will be professional to Roman Reigns of curse. This provides this is a personal to Cody Rhodes. That's what makes him accomplish such a compelling challenger for the main event of WrestleMania 39. The two make their the two to make this personal to Roman Reigns makes him a scum scum if Roman Reigns if Roman Reigns wants to acknowledge Roman Reigns, then Paul Heyman will give him a chance. Next week on Monday Night Raw, the Tribal Chief will be here on Raw. Um, Cody Rhodes will acknowledge Roman Reigns. At the moment, he'll make the biggest personal and business decision of his life. Cody Rhodes will decide. But Cody Rhodes, it says Cody Rhodes will decide his challenge. Will decide if he's a challenger or a problem. Cody Rhodes is a problem that Roman Reigns will love to personal assault. So video packs Rey Mysterio is the first inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2023. Nature Boy with Flair will be on the bump this Wednesday, where the next WWE Hall of Famer inductee will be announced. Okay, Rey Mysterio, the soon to be WWE Hall of Famer, makes his way to the ring to a big reaction. Mysterio poses, Mysterio posed for a bit and thanks the crowd. Thanks the crowd for the reaction. You deserve it, chant. Picks up. Says he has to admit that it feels really, really good to be back on Raw, just last year. They were celebrating 20 years together. It was a huge celebration. Now here they are celebrating the biggest honor of his life. Mysterio wants to be clear about this. This isn't just an award. This is made by the people that he loves, made the people that helped him build up his career. This was made by the fans that connects with him. For all these years, he has been the business. The This award is not just for him; it's for all of us. Dominic Mysterio music hits and he walks out to the stage. Dominic sarcastically congratulates his father, who he just referred to as Ray. He actually deserves it because he put his entire life into this business. Dominic Mysterio house it was worth it because he earned that honor at the expense of his son. Hey, you suck, chant picks up Dominic gets in the ring. Dominic says Ray put his entire life into this business. Rey Mysterio chose all of these strangers rather than be there for his kids. Another You Suck chant picks up. It's an honor that Dominic went all those nights without having a father. How does it feel? Rey Mysterio told him that if he's good, if he is good, if he's got good grades, he will take him out. When his eighth grade promotion came up, Ray ditched him for WrestleMania. What else happened? What else happened? He turned 16 when he turned 16. Ray said he'd get him a new car. All of this, friends showed up with a brand new Mercedes, and Ray got him a BMW. The crowd boos. Dominic, Lames, laments that it wasn't even even in Mrs. M series. Dominic Mysterio says Rey Mysterio is afraid because he sees him for what he really is. Dominic Mysterio sees Rey as a sad, ugly excuse for father. No, amen. Ray tells him to take that back, but Dominic lowers his microphone. Dominic says he's let Ray enjoy his Hall of Fame weekend at WrestleMania, but he'll make the better for him because he challenged him to a match at WrestleMania 39. Ray looks away at the as Ray looks away in shame as a yes chant picks up. Damien. I'm not Damien. I'm sorry. Dominic looks down on his father. Ray says he doesn't know how many times he has to tell him, he won't fight him. He won't fight his he won't fight his own his own soon. The crowd boos whether Dominic believes it or not. Ray loves Dominic and always will. There will be no match at WrestleMania 39. Ray walks off. Dominic asks if this is really Hall of Famer. Ray is just going to walk away. Dominic says Ray is doing what he does best. Ray ran away from Raw, his entire family, and Dominic. The only, the only thing that fears him is what not to be. Ray turns around and looks furious, and it looks furious. Ray turns back to the stage and walks off. Okay, Captain Kelly is still outside the trainers' room. WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Becky Lynch and Lita comes out with Trish Stratus. Lita says that he should have finished the job. Trish Stratus says all damage control has managed to do is piss her off. And I mentioned, and I'm just gonna say this. I got a funny feeling that Damage Control is gonna win at WrestleMania, but I could be wrong. But I got team team Becky Lynch team winning, but I still got a funny feeling that Damage Control is gonna win the match. But we'll see what's gonna happen at WrestleMania 39. But let me continue. The Miz, who is the host of WrestleMania 39, makes his way to the ring. He'll be on commentary for tonight's match, for the next match. Okay, Rhea Ripley and the voice of John Cena appear in Stranger Things. WrestleMania spoof. Commercial break. WWE Backlash is coming to Puerto Rico and will be hosted by Bad Bunny. The Miz will be commentating for the match next. So we get Baron Corbin versus Seth freaking Rollins. Now this match I don't care. This was a squash match. Squash. Baron Corbin attacks Seth freaking Rollins from behind as he finished up his entrance. Seth Rollins tells the referee that he is okay to start the match. Corbin takes it to Rollins for a few moments, but Rollins quickly begins to fight back. Seth Rollins ducks a pair of clotheslines, kicks him in the midsection, and knocks him back. Seth Rollins then clotheslines him over the top rope. Seth Rollins sides Corbin up and hits a suicide dive that knocks Corbin onto the commentary table. Seth Rollins hits a flying knee to the head off the apron and pose. The Miz shouts at Rollins. The crowd sings Seth Rollins' theme song. Seth Rollins then sends Corbin into the Miz and puts him in the ring. Seth Rollins super kicks Corbin down and catches Miz within the insecurity and as he gets in the ring. Both Corbin and Miz are down in the ring. Seth Rollins jumps off Miz back and hits Corbin with a stomp for the victory. The winner of the match by pinfall, Seth freaking Rollins. This match was squash match. Seth freaking Rollins keeps the crowd singing as he heads to the back. Chad Gable is disapparently looking for Otis backstage when Mustafa Ali comes up to him. Ali hasn't seen Otis. Ali also hasn't seen Gable smiling. The one thing that he's looking for could be around the corner. Gable shushes him. Gable turns to Carmen and sees Otis posing for photos with Maximum Male Miles. Mace and Mansoor, they work on Otis' headshot. They call Gable ugly and walks off. Otis falls and apologizes to his coach. Um, Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair makes her way to the ring. Commercial break. A non-title match. Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair versus Chelsea Green accompanied by Carmella. This match was terrible. They lock up and Bianca Belair powers her down with a shove. Chelsea Green pushes her back and slaps Bianca Belair in the corner. Bianca Belair chases her back, but Chelsea Green puts herself through the ropes to keep Bianca Belair back. Bianca Belair shoves her and hits a waistline takeover. Chelsea Green elbows her in the face, but Bianca Belair quickly knocks her back. Bianca Belair sidesteps her, avoid a Big boot and takes her down. Bianca Belair taunts her and backflips over her. Bianca Belair connects with a backstabber, followed by a standing moonsault for a 2 count. Carmella gets a cheap shot and Chelsea Green picks up a 2 count. So we go to commercial break. We come back from the break to see Bianca Belair rolls Chelsea Green up for a 2 count. Bianca Belair hits another roll up for a 2 count. Chelsea Green quickly sweeps the feet on the ropes and hits a backstabber. Chelsea Green goes for a move, but they do a slow motion reverse. Bianca Belair hits a sidewalk slam. Yes, I was slam. Bianca Belair hits a pair of clotheslines, followed by a draw kick. Bianca Belair has a whip has a whip reverse into has a whip reverse, but she slingshots her over her. Bianca Belair shoulders her in the corner and hits a briefly delayed vertical suplex. Carmella gets on the apron, but Bianca Belair knocks her off. Chelsea Green gets the knees up on a handspring moonsault and cover for a 2 count. Chelsea Green slaps her in the face, and they botch something that gives Chelsea Green a 2 count. Bianca Belair goes for a scoop slam, but Chelsea Green gets out. Chelsea Green knocks Bianca Belair down, but Bianca Belair immediately comes back with the kiss of death for the victory. The winner of the match, Bianca Belair. This match was terrible. Bianca Belair briefly fights off a double team from Chelsea Green and Carmella, but she overwhelmed Asuka, kicked Green in the head, and Bianca Belair slams Chelsea Green down. Asuka picks up the Raw Women's Champion and looks at it. Asuka puts it away before Bianca Belair a few times and holds it up. Asuka looks at her and shows what she has some blue mist and in her mouth. Asuka laughs and drops the title. Bianca Belair looks upset. Okay, replay are shown of almost overpowering Brock Lesnar early in the night. So Sequoia makes his way to the ring. Commercial break. Scheduled for next week's Raw. Logan Paul holds Impulsive TV. United States Champion Austin Theory versus Montez Ford. Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair and Asuka versus Carmella and Chelsea Green. Undisputed Universal Champion Roman Reigns returns to Raw. So we get the main event of the evening. Street fight match. Solo Sequoia versus Kevin Owens. Now I must say this street fight match was it was fun to watch. It was just fun to watch. But we already knew that Solo Sequoia was not going to lose this match. But this match was fun for what it was. Kevin Owens and Solo Sequoia immediately began brawling at ringside. The Battle Rings to start the match. Kevin Owens gets Solo Sequoia in the ring, but Solo Sequoia stumps him as he gets in. Solo Sequoia chops the chest. Kevin Owens reverses a whip and hits a reverse elbow. Kevin Owens connects with a senton splash before going for a cannonball in the corner, but Solo Sequoia gets out of the ring. Kevin Owens follows him out of the ring, and Solo Sequoia punches him in the face. Solo Sequoia drops Kevin Owens into the barricade. At We Want Tables. Champ picks up. Kevin Owens kicks and punches Solo Sequoia back. Solo Sequoia reverses it with it to the barricade. But Kevin Owens quickly pops out and clotheslines him down. Kevin Owens stands on Solo Sequoia's hand and chops the chest. Solo Sequoia quickly knees him in the midsection and chops the chest. Solo Sequoia bounces him off the commentator table a few times, but Kevin Owens turns it around on him. Solo Sequoia falls to a knee. Kevin Owens hooks the head and puts him in the ring. Kevin Owens charges, but Solo Sequoia catches him with a Samoan drop. Solo Sequoia punches Kevin Owens in the head and jumps off the bottom rope and hits a stump. Solo Sequoia stumps him and hits a falling headbutt. Kevin Owens rolls out of the ring to recover. Solo Sequoia goes under the ring and pulls out a pair of steel chairs. Kevin Owens attacks him and whips him into the steel steps. Kevin Owens then pulls out a table to a huge ovation. Kevin Owens goes to put it in the ring, but Solo Sikoa attacks him and throws him over the commentary table. Solo Sikoa puts the table back under the ring to booze. So we go to commercial break. We come back from the final. We come back from the final break of the evening to see Kevin Owens throwing a bunch of steel chairs in the ring. There are 6 chairs in the ring. Kevin Owens grabs one of them and attacks Solo Sikoa with it. At ringside, Kevin Owens sets up 2 chairs in the ring to seat to seat. Kevin Owens sets up 4 more chairs next to them, seat to seat. Kevin Owens punches Solo Sikoa down onto the chairs and goes to the top rope. Solo Sikoa pops up and attacks Kevin Owens. Solo Sikoa headbutts him a few times and goes for a suplex. Onto the chair set up. Excuse me. Kevin Owens fights him off and hits some headbutts. Solo Sikoa comes back and flips Kevin Owens off the top rope and through the 6 chairs. Unbelievable. Solo Sikoa picks up a near fall. Kevin Owens rolls out of the ring and stumbles to the commentary table. Kevin Owens kicks Solo Sikoa back and sends him into the ring post a few times. Kevin Owens then connects with a cannonball against the barricade. Kevin Owens puts Solo Sikoa over the barricade and they brawl into the crowd. Solo Sikoa retreats backstage. Kevin Owens goes in a gorilla position and the Usos lay him out with a double super kick. Undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos and Solo Sikoa, bring Kevin Owens to the ring and attack him. Solo Sikoa connects with the Samoan Spike for the victory. The winner of the match, Solo Sikoa. This match was fun for what it was, but we already knew that Solo Sikoa was not going to lose. Kevin Owens looks to be spitting some flag gem from the shot to his throat as the show comes to an end. So Sikoa shouts in shouts and thump and trumps. Okay, and Monday Night Raw goes off the air. Okay, like I said earlier, Monday Night Raw gets a 1 out of 10. Monday Night Raw was a terrible show, and that's all I gotta say from here. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed my WWE Raw review and highlights, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. Comment down below on what are your thoughts on Monday Night Raw. Cause I give Monday Night Raw 1 out of 10. It was just a terrible show for what it was. Okay, anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video or go live on YouTube. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. I want you guys to have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my WWE NXT review and highlights. So this your boy Bigboyfactsjonnytv. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. KFG crew, KFG Kings, too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang.